The group is confirmed by Angelo Yawal and Angelo Loaiza. We talk about the oscillating dance circuit. A dance circuit consists of a capacitor connected to a coil and inductor by wires. The resonance in a dance circuit is created by the movement between the capacitor and the inductor. When the inductor is more charged than the capacitor, the electromagnetic flows around the coil begin to dissipate, and energy flows back through the wire to the capacitor. This process is repeated again and again until the energy is lost by the resistance in the circuit. Differential equation and solution for the circuit. In the circuit, we notice that the sum of the voltage is equal to 0. The voltage are capacitor and the inductor. The capacitor is represented by the integration, this, and the inductor by the derivation. We derive each term to obtain a second order equation. The exponential function fits the description. In this case, is the current. We replace in the function and derive. Then we find the values of S to get the final equation. The resonant frequency of an oscillating dance circuit. Well, we know that the frequencies have this equation, but for the circuit L is, but the frequency also has this equation, so it can be calculated knowing these two equations, matching the expression and then clearing the frequencies for this.
Now I will present three applications of the dance circuit. The first application is filter. Electronic filter remove unwanted frequency component from the applied signal and engines wanting ones or both. Electronic filter can be analog, digital, passive or active, high pass, low pass, and band pass. The other application of the dance circuit is amplifier. Amplifier is a electro device that can increase the power of of a signal. For example, voltage or current. Example of amplifier is audio amplifier that amplified audio in the range of the less than 20 kilohertz. Other amplifier is RF amplifier that is word range between 20 kilohertz and 300 gigahertz. For the last application is the tuner. Tuner is a subsystem that receives radio frequency transmission like radio broadcast and convert the carrier frequency in its associated banding into a mixed frequency. When we use an oscillation time circuit in the RF transmitter, the back and forth of electrical energy between the capacitor and inductor emit an electromagnetic frequency that is very useful in telecommunication technology. Often use a tuning radio, transmitter and receiver. that circuit can be charged to produce a specific frequency. It's possible to use an oscillation time circuit for AM transmission. Yes, if we use a pacifier. This signal or outside the frequency range of the human around 0.5 and 1.6 megahertz. For it, at the receiver, the signal is pass filter, modulate and fed to the speaker to recover the original acoustic. In most countries, it's illegal to transmit on the AM wave bands. Thank you.